Hello, Michael here. Today I want to talk about one of my slogans, one of the simplest slogans I have, but one that I've had a bit of fun with, and I wanted to talk about it and use it as an example of how you could relate to any of the slogans on any of the products that I have in my store: mugs, t-shirts, tote bags. This particular slogan just goes like this: today I will, ... Today I will. It came to me because in working with people, particularly as a coach, where there's more a sense of setting goals and having tasks and objectives, things can get complicated. We can have grand plans with multiple areas that we're trying to take on all at once, and it can feel overwhelming. And sometimes in the midst of that overwhelm, we bog down and we don't do anything. So the simple idea behind this slogan was just that just today, I will do one thing, just one thing that I wouldn't have done otherwise if I hadn't thought about it and set that intention. And it doesn't matter how small it is. In fact, it's probably good if it's not a great big thing. Just a task, a simple thing. It doesn't even have to take a lot of time, but it's something you identify that you'll do, and then you determine yourself to actually do it on that day. And I thought of it particularly with a coffee mug, because if you're like me, a lot of people like to have either coffee or tea in the morning before they get started. Sometimes you take it with you and you drink it in the midst of being busy, but if you can take a moment to hold the thing and you're looking at this thing and it says, today I will, it's like, oh yeah, what will I do today? And then pick something to do. Again, I talk about this repeatedly, but we can think of, for instance. So this is how you might go about that. You see the slogan, you have the reminder, and you would pick something to do. And you could pick it in one of four areas: body, mind, relationships, environment. So I'll do something for my body today. Maybe I'll floss my teeth because I forget to do that. Could be that small. Or I'll go to the gym today. Or I'll walk around the block. That's it. You do that. Or if it's mind, it might be, I will meditate for 5 minutes or a half hour, something doable. Or I will read for 10 minutes. And again, I'm making these small. You can make them larger, but my encouragement with this one is that you pick something really doable, really, really doable. But you definitely commit yourself to doing it. Relationships, maybe you'll say something, you'll give your partner some praise or some appreciation somewhere along the day. Or you'll kiss your partner with an extra sense of feeling. Again, it doesn't have to be big, but in this case, it's doing something you might not have done otherwise in a relationship. If it's your environment, then I'll do my laundry, or I will straighten out my desk, or organize the drawer today. Something like that, just working with your environment. And then set out to do it. By the way, if you like this video, please give it a like, drop me a comment, and check out my description below of my online store called Attention Bazaar. There's also a link to go visit the store. Please do browse around. Maybe you'll find something that hits the spot for you. It's just what you want and need. Anyway, to get back to my slogan, I can tell you one of the reasons I like this slogan so much is because I actually used it myself. Um, and the first day I had it, I looked at it and I decided I was going to do something that day that I probably wouldn't have done if I hadn't seen the mug and set that intention. That was to make my first video. I hadn't made any videos. I knew someday I might have to get around to it, but I wasn't looking forward to it. This wasn't something that I thought would come easy to me. I thought it would be very awkward and strange to talk to my phone. But anyway, I determined that I would make a video. And I made a video, and the thing was, it was just, I'm going to talk to my phone. It was a practice video. It wasn't even any content that was usable for anybody. I just determined that I would do that. And I did it. I got up the next day and saw my mug, and I set another intention. And this time it was to make a video for the rest of the week, so that I would have a week. I'd have seven times that I sat in front of my camera and babbled whatever came to my mind. It wasn't a high expectation. And you know what? I did that. And it wasn't so bad. And you know what? It's been nearly 70 days since I started that. I've done a video every day, and it moved from babbling in practice to thinking things through and coming up with things that could be interesting and useful for other people. Even today, it's getting late in the day, and I haven't done my video yet, so here I am, up in my loft making the video, following through on that intention. I think something happens if we can do that. If we can not get bogged down in the enormity of the grand schemes that we have for conquering the world, and we just pick a single thing to do in a day. We get practice doing something. We get practice identifying something that needs doing, setting the intention, following through and accomplishing it, and feeling the sense of satisfaction and hopefully even pride, no matter how small, a sense of confidence, a sense of agency, the sense that it's possible. We can identify things that we need and want to do, and we can do them. It may be one tiny step at a time, but if you start and you get into that routine of setting an intention, and identifying what it is that needs doing, and then setting the intention and doing it, your confidence will grow. You'll feel more like you can actually do things. And again, and I can't emphasize this enough, sure, be ambitious at some point. Take on the world if you can, but start small. Start with something very doable, almost ridiculously doable, and do it. Have the experience that you can set an intention and follow through on it. The next day or the next week, okay, increase the challenge. If you were going to meditate for 10 minutes, up it to 15. If you're doing 20 minutes, up it to 30. If you were going to the gym once a week, go twice a week, but start small. Get that feeling of confidence and clarity that you can follow through, and then build up from there. Anyway, good luck with that. If you think having a coffee mug in front of your face and looking at those 3 words while you're waking up can provide the reminder and the inspiration, then by all means, check it out. I think that's all I have for today. Good luck. Leave a comment. Let me know if you try this with or without a mug, and how it turns out for you.